Hello everyone, Helvian here, and we're back with a different kind of video. It's not anime. This is a different sort of video. Death battle. I don't think I've watched a full death battle before, but I really like Bleach, and I saw there did a Bleach one, Ichigo versus Yusuke. So I thought maybe I can check it out. I've already seen debunks of it. Now, I'm a very big Bleach fan. I used to dabble in power scaling, but not as much nowadays. I have seen and read Yu Yu Hakusho. I've read Yu Yu Hakusho like twice actually. But I won't be as sharp on Yu Yu Hakusho lore as I am Bleach lore, and also I didn't make this template just for this video, so I would have put Ichigo, but I have my goat Renji there. Hey, Ichigo's down there. There we go. So yeah, I don't know, just have fun with it, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Sorry, I'm usually have these downloaded for anime, but yeah. Oh yeah, it's a fucking dub. There's no subs. Oh wait, what? There's subs. Haha. Now well, actually, I don't think they'll mute, but I want to keep the volume lower so I can talk over them.
Ichigo Kurosaki versus Yusuke.
Yeah. Wait. Wait. Okay. Some pixel art. Okay.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Yeah, I like both of these guys. Although I'm Shitty. Wait, what is? Wait, what? What? Wait, what?
Yusuke Urameshi.
The substitute Shinigami of
Shitty. What the hell? Come on, they're already throwing shade. Oh man. Who is Boomstick? Okay, were these always animated like these?
Tell me, Boomstick, what happens when we die?
Endless nothingness? Jeez, man, I don't know. We just started.
Our souls are ferried by Shinigami, gods of death, in an eternal cycle of death and rebirth.
Hell yeah.
That was my second guess.
And when a soul goes astray,
Look, I'm not here for very concerned about the outcome. More like if anything is bad said about Bleach, I have to defend Bleach with my honor.
Enter Ichigo Kurosaki, whose tragic anime
backstory
way too early when his mom was killed.
Wait, 29 years. Are we going post like epilogue Hell Arc Ichigo? We don't have much feats for him. And that's interesting. Yeah, yeah, so she's doing translator, that's true. I guess these were true. I don't know. Written by Urahara, your chief advisor, Ishin Squad. Ishin is a bit of a stretch, but sure. Like Shakespeare, chocolate, Shakespeare, Okurihime, that's true. Europeans can be read as strawberry, yes. Well, only phonetically. If you read this kanji, it wouldn't really say strawberry, I think, but sure. Yeah.
Hello. Reason number one why you should never want your kid to be the anime protagonist.
Left with his grief, Ichigo was crushed under the weight of survivor's guilt.
So,
yeah, okay, they're actually doing in some good, decent analysis, I guess.
When he found his calling upon meeting a Shinigami named Rukia. To stop a power she gave Ichigo her power, rousing unseen potential within.
Boom, just like
can I do like an ADP?
Substitute Shinigami.
Carry
out his duties, Ichigo
Shinigami Daiko
for an invisible one made of spiritual matter called Reishi. He can wield vast amounts of spiritual energy called Ryoku and exert it offensively in the form of spiritual pressure.
Yeah, they got it.
A lot of big words, but all it really means is he's a super-powered ghost with an epic sword.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they got that rule right. About you can, even if you can't see Shinigami, you can damage them. Like the hollows that are invisible could be damaged by Chad, who couldn't see them. Yeah, you can basically fly, yeah. Harder to do that in the Soul Society,
Orihime, Chad,
but
Ryu,
he still does that
the
anyways,
Shinigami's
briefly.
job to tear hollows a new hole.
While balancing responsibilities at school, of course.
Uh-huh.
GPA comes first, and maybe a round or two of tech.
But it wouldn't
Yeah.
be possible without his Shinigami blade.
He does get decent grades.
It's basically a super-powered spear.
Zanako.
It's basically a sword. Ghost
Mhm.
sword.
Though strangely, Ichigo's sword is composed of two distinct spirits, both
Yep.
named Zangetsu, which isn't confusing at all.
Just
Uh-huh.
Old Man Zangetsu and Hollow Zangetsu.
Yeah.
Anyway, the double ghost
Well,
sword
I call him
gives
Old Man
Ichigo
Zangetsu and then
boost,
Zangetsu,
including
but
his trademark
that's fine.
attack, the sword beam to
You
end
can also
all
call
sword beams.
him White.
Suga Tensho!
Getsuga Tensho is incredibly powerful.
Okay, what are these
and
subs,
so
man?
effective that Ichigo developed variants. He can fire as a wave, detonate at mid-attack to act as a barrier, and combine
Yep.
two at once into the even stronger Getsuga Jujutsu.
Yeah, man.
Let the
Nice.
biggest hollows down to size. Ichigo was ridiculously strong, even from frame 1.
He can make giant shockwaves and
Yeah.
spiritual light beams
Basically,
from a
it's to
Genos
start,
rocket. And
they
these
people
aren't
were always
fake
saying how strong he
solar
was.
lasers. Guidebooks confirm they're real light, and the novels say so too.
I've seen people saying spiritual light means it's not light speed, but
As Ichigo
yeah,
became more involved
kinda
with
weird.
the Soul Society, he quickly found that he wasn't good enough.
This Byakuya guy's so fast, Ichigo can't even see him. Time for a good old-fashioned training arc.
Yeah.
Music.
Until
The
now,
Shattered
Zangetsu
Shaft.
had operated only in its base state, Shikai. So Ichigo learned
Wait.
to release its inner power.
Wait, what?
10 times
Huh?
boost that takes most Shinigami.
Oh wait. Wait, what?
Byakuya guy's so fast, Ichigo can't even see
Huh?
him. Time for a good old-fashioned
Wait, what are
training
they
arc.
doing?
Hit the music.
Until now, Zangetsu had operated only in its base
Wait, I thought they were talking about the
state.
Shikai training,
So Ichigo
but then
learned
they
to release its inner power.
they move up to
10
all
times
to
boost that
Bantai
takes most Shinigami a decade
training.
to
I don't know.
master.
In
Bonkai.
speed skyrocketed, letting him turn the tables on douchebag
Okay, I'm sorry.
Byakuya.
Don't
Even in
insult the
Shikai, he
subs.
launched an attack that
There's
could
automatic.
destroy the whole friggin' Soul Society.
Because Ichigo's greatest gift is his potential to improve. Despite only being a teenager,
Yeah.
he mastered swordsmanship well enough to thrash experts who had been training for centuries. He can
Rip-
quickly
rip-
adapt to
rip
new weapons and
Sasakibe.
styles in fight, surpassing his limits time and
washed
time
up.
again.
Like when he took on Catboy Grimjow. He was getting
Catboy,
clapped, but as soon as he
yeah.
heard Orihime cheering him on, that was all he needed to smash that
Haha.
You mean Grimjow, right?
Yeah, but even with that
Uh-huh.
character energy, Ichigo couldn't match Big Bad Aizen with just a
Okay,
finger.
sorry, I had to turn the subs off. Damn it.
Bankai.
It's too distracting.
Song. Rude.
Ichigo needed to tap into his unexplained hollow power. Except Hollow Zangetsu wasn't going to make it easy.
Yeah, man.
Zang's pretty chill, but this guy's a menace.
Still, Ichigo needed his help and conjured a hollow mask to expand his power. But this meant the hollow
Yep.
within only grew stronger.
Masked up, he can fire lasers, bypass super senses. and
You can also
block
call them lasers or Ceros.
him up enough,
Losers.
he'll go full
Yeah.
hollow, and you really
Okay.
don't want that.
Hollowification exceeds even Bankai and was enough to crush Ukiura in a battle that shook all of Mundo, the world of hollows.
Full hollow, Ichigo.
Wait.
Tear through
Wait,
all
what? Hellverse? Novelization? What are you doing? Hellverse is not canon. Even if it's citing, talking about stuff that happened in the main series, Hellverse, what are you doing?
Mundo, the world of hollows.
Did they do this?
hollow, Ichigo.
What?
Even tear through all 3 layers.
No, they're showing the movie. No, don't do this.
With help from his secret Shinigami father,
But-
Ichigo continued to train.
Oh, yeah, I
in
guess-
the Dangai, a corridor between
I guess he did
dimensions.
allow this training, but it wasn't really him training
Aizen.
Challenge
Ichigo.
is an understatement.
Uh,
Handled Aizen, shattered mountains with sheer
right into the
aura,
Soul King.
flexed so hard he smashed out of the black coffin, which crushes
Sure.
space like a mini black hole.
And yet, it still wasn't enough. So, by becoming Getsuga itself, Ichigo unleashed
Yeah.
his ultimate attack,
Hardest.
defeating Aizen at the cost of all his power.
He might have saved everyone, but now it was back to Normieville.
Ichigo never truly realized
They always
until then just
summarize
how
the
much
plot
being a Shinigami meant to
like
him.
this.
The power to protect others, his drive, his
I thought they just
pride
went over
in
his
himself
powers.
was gone. He would give anything to get it back.
Aw.
He did, thanks to a surprise assist from Rukia. Boom!
Well,
Shinigami again!
although
Just in time
Gote,
for
but
a
yeah.
1,000-year blood war with a final endgame boss.
Fuck Fullbring. I guess fuck Fullbringers.
Everything. And while
That's
other Shinigami
all they got.
tried their best, only Ichigo was special enough to pull it off.
His father was a Shinigami. His mother
And it
was
kind
a
of feels
member of
weird
the ancient
to release
Quincy
this before
and
Core
possessed by
4,
Hollow. Hence,
because we're
his
probably
two
about to get
Sabato
new
spirits,
Ichigo feats,
one
you know?
Quincy, the other Hollow and Shinigami, made
Um,
Ichigo a perfect union to break Yuhabak's plan. Finally, Ichigo
yeah.
understood himself, fully unified
Yeah.
with both Zanpakuto spirits within. With that came a new
Goated.
Shikai and 2 new Zanpakuto.
True Shikai. If you
Yeah.
thought Ichigo was strong before,
Wait, Slice of Ginger Hell. Okay, wait. I guess he's referring to Hell Arc, not Hellverse. Yeah. Block the world, destroying Gyoku. Wait, world destroying. Huh? Casually right to the Seros and blah. I thought we were talking about in Thousand Year Blood War, but sure. But even I don't know. Perry Buck has hundreds of millions of cuts. Crushed. Gyora's Lance Sado. This is not something that happened with Shikai. Yeah, we're combining feats here by a lot of different versions of Ichigo. But yeah, defeated Renji. Haha! In his list of feats, they mentioned Renji, my goat. Hell yeah!
he's the strongest
Ooh.
Shinigami alive. Or dead.
That's true.
Dead? Yeah.
He's not dead.
Kenpachi, who could
He's
split
alive.
the Dangai in half.
Wait.
Yeah.
Stronger than Kenpachi, who could split the
Spirits are for. Ooh, that's slow push resistance. That's a bit iffy. Spirits are for review with you is I don't know. Its canon status is a bit not as solid, I think, as Can't Fear Your Own World, which I hot take is even iffier than people think. But yeah, definitely not as iffy as in Hillverse. He's
Dangai in half. Stronger than
some
shook heaven and earth across the realms, and
some parts
strong
of
enough to match Yuhabak, even after he
Can't
absorbed
Fear
the Soul King.
or of Spiritual Fervor have been retconned in Thousand Year Blood War.
And Hueco Mundo, plus the Dangai and Garganta in between, which have a bunch of pocket dimensions sprinkled in. Hell,
Yep.
just the Soul King's corpse sent a shockwave across all the realms.
Blah,
And it's not
yeah.
a matter of disrupting the flow of souls. Yuhabak was going to end everything through sheer power alone.
But Ichigo still wasn't done powering up.
Oh, Yuhabak is the best, or most powerful, yeah.
The Grand Ray Sero.
Making a giant crescent
Aha.
slash that rips through space itself.
All that power culminated
Wait.
A giant crescent slash that rips through space itself.
Rip through space itself. Atmosphere. I don't. Is that even? No, how big that is. But yeah.
True Bankai. A power so great, even Yuhabak.
Yeah. Tell us
You.
the feats of
Ichigo
this.
Didn't even need it. You're done.
Finally
Sure.
content. And 10 years later, he remains a Shinigami.
Yeah.
He found the courage to stand on the edge of life and death.
Hell yeah.
Conquer his fears and walk onward.
Love it. Goated.
Most teenagers have
All right,
no
Yu
idea
Yu
what
Hakusho.
to do with their life. However, that was hardly a problem for juvenile delinquent Yusuke Urameshi. because he only ever
Urameshi.
wanted to do one thing.
Throw hands. Hit
Throw
your
hands,
ups
yeah.
there, be they women, old folk, or babies.
Can rise and
Yusuke
yep.
lived to fight. It's what gave life meaning. Who
Let's
cares about
Keiko,
stupid
yeah.
things like
Written by
friends, family?
Which is why
Jinkai.
it was so surprising when one
Which I don't know
day
this
he
too,
threw
but-
himself in front of a speeding car to
Sorry if
save a
it's-
child,
the audio's
bringing
off.
that reckless life to a screeching halt.
Truck
Some
claims another victim.
But this is
Fires
chapter
in
one of a
Japanese
battle
manga
shonen,
over
so
that
death is
English
hardly
translation. Do you
The
speak
price
Japanese?
to
What?
it wasn't a spooky skeleton in a hood who arrived to
Uh.
claim Yusuke's soul. It was a blue-haired anime girl on a broomstick.
Yeah.
was Botan, whose job was
Horizon
to carry
Ore.
Yusuke's newly deceased
Yeah.
spirit off to the afterlife.
Unfortunately, or
because she
misfortunately
is in the
for
river.
them, he
Styx.
was such an asshole that the underworld didn't see his selfless death coming. And
That's
didn't have
funny.
any space
That's still
prepared
funny.
for him. Imagine being such a menace to society that the second you do something nice, hell itself with his pants down.
So the underworld surrogate king, Koenma, offered Yusuke an alternative.
Egg.
Life as an agent of the afterlife, a spirit detective, solving supernatural crimes and fighting off demonic threats to humanity.
Naturally, Yusuke did what anyone would do in that situation, then told Satan Jr. to stuff it. I mean, he was never really good for anything, and no one was gonna miss him. So what's the point of coming back to life? It's not like his mom would be sad, or his childhood sweetheart would be heartbroken.
That was sad, man. Cool Bara.
At the sight of loved ones who cared
man.
more than he ever expected, Yusuke had a change of heart and accepted Koenma's offer, returning to life with a new purpose and a new job.
He looks so cool there. The shades. Yeah.
Beat the dog shit out of demonkind. Yusuke learned to harness Reiki, or spirit energy. He's ridiculously strong,
Looks sound familiar?
and durable, heals from wounds quickly, and can see spirits invisible to mortal men.
Even early on, Yusuke
have some
was very
familiar?
lightning arrows, which are formed from real lightning called down from the sky. And with the help of legendary warrior Genkai, he mastered a signature move that could blast anyone to smithereens.
My
Spirit
favorite
gun. Ray gun.
Spirit gun. At first, Yusuke had a limited number of shots, but eventually he turned it into his personal WMD. Stronger than anyone on Earth. He could go finger blasting around his
Finger
The spirit
blast.
gun is more
Woo.
versatile than it appears.
He's good with
Yusuke
his
can
fingers,
bounce off
yes.
Surfaces for sneak attacks, propel himself around like a rocket in flight, and produce massive explosions with each shot.
He can twist it up for a spirit shotgun, a mighty AoE blast, or a spirit punch.
Yeah.
He keeps the energy stored in his fists and clobbers the hell out of you. And the spirit wave, a Kamehameha from before we uncultured Americans knew what a Kamehameha was.
Yusuke may be a
Well,
but he's deceptively
I mean,
skilled and cunning in battle.
just
He's not afraid to
the beat is
fight.
well after the
Throwing his
Kamehameha,
shoes,
but
using
yeah,
sleight of
sure.
hand to place cigarettes on his foe to track them in the dark.
Personally, I'd call that smart.
Yeah, they're
His
both
hand is A+.
um,
He's matched experts
have
like
pretty
Tabata,
good
who
combat.
seem to have mastered all forms of martial combat.
But his best secret is how quickly he improves.
combat
All it takes is a
tactics or
round of
whatever.
training or someone threatening his friends, and Yusuke's power will spike to match stronger enemies, even if it means literally burning through his own life force for a power-up.
All known demons
Yep.
and demon fighters are individually ranked on a scale of power from E to S.
E and D class demons are nothing special. We're talking local threats at best. C and B are getting a bit dicey in a destroy your city kind of way. A and S? Well, hold on to your ass. We're talking end of the world.
As Yusuke forged bonds with new allies like demons Hiei and Kurama, as well as his old pal Kuwabara,
Yeah, they-
he found himself facing
From what I understand is that for the most part,
the monstrous Toguro, who could
Yu Hakusho scaling doesn't get to bleach level until 3 Kings, where things get nutty, you know?
No choice but to rank up, even if it meant absorbing the power of a small star. Thanks, Genkai.
Oh, great,
Sun
yeah.
has an average luminosity of 380
Oh no, I forgot.
Small
They
stars like
they
red
take this
dwarfs output about 1/10,000
these calcs seriously. No.
Spirit orbs energy per second would equal
I know if you're doing calcs, man,
megatons of TNT.
just
Enough to send Toguro to the
just
grave.
give up.
Even after pushing past his own limits, Yusuke would still need more power to face S-class threats like Sensui, a past spirit detective gone bad, and a great measuring stick for what top-tier demons are capable of.
Sensui was so yoked he couldn't even use all his power in the human world,
Yeah.
threatening to bring down the whole thing. He compared destroying the whole goddamn planet to kicking an anthill.
According to Genkai, Yusuke could destroy the planet too, if he really wanted. And even A-class
Oh,
threats
man.
like King Enma have shaken both the demon and human worlds.
That anima guy is strong as balls.
It's a series
In
where
the
they know
past,
for
he fought
Deep
the
Factory.
Netherworld King
Okay.
Yakumo, who could eradicate the entire human world and remake the Netherworld.
But Yusuke's power surpassed both of them, to the point where he overloaded Yakumo with his own energy. And do keep in mind, Yusuke was still only A-class at the time. A
Yeah,
far
was it?
cry from S-classes like Sensui, whose sacred energy was 10 times his superior.
But not for long, sucker, because turns out Yusuke was a demon himself.
Yeah, the
Yusuke is
demon.
the descendant of an ancient and incredibly powerful being,
It-
one of the strongest
But none of
in
his
existence.
ants only
The Demon King.
With his bazooka mark,
it was like a
Yusuke channeled
jump
Aizen spirit for a huge power boost.
thing in evolution or in his heritage.
For murder boost.
Like his parents
This was
weren't
his first taste
his
of a
descendants,
dangerous new type of
just him.
spirit energy, Yoki.
form of energy used by demons. Like normal Reiki, it can be amplified by intense emotions. Unlike normal Reiki, its use creates a pleasurable feeling
Well,
the user's rage and bloodlust, the feral animal within.
So Yusuke upgraded his spirit gun
yeah.
to a demon gun.
Yeah.
The same thing, but red. Oh, and it's
Yeah.
less since we passed the horizon, putting Yusuke's power firmly in S-Class.
And making
Yep.
him a prime candidate to rule the demon world. But
And then he
as
basically
was
does,
placed
sort
into
of.
a tournament vying for that throne, Yusuke began to wonder if all this power was what he really wanted.
Self-reflection? From I'll kick your ass, Yusuke Urameshi?
Mhm.
Yeah, we can worry about that later. There's a tournament to win. Which one of you, girl?
Well,
baby,
that
or
he set up. He
grandparents
helped
is
set up.
first?
You know.
Even then, as Yusuke took on the Demon King Yomi in an epic final battle, he was still growing. He had become
Yep.
far stronger than before, even achieving a unique version of the Mozoku form separate from Raizen's influence.
And a brand spanking new form of power. Kinda like Sensui's secret energy, but even better. It's so unprecedented, it doesn't even have a name. But it's golden glowy.
Strong enough to
Golden glowy.
creating an explosion that split the heavens above and decimated the Okunin tree below, pushing
Damn.
the Demon King himself to his absolute limits.
But then, Yusuke lost.
Yeah.
Not all bad.
Yeah.
Even if being
Loser.
would have been cool, Yusuke realized he wanted something more. He'd grown up and
I like my
chose to
shonen
walk out
protagonist
his
to
path.
It was
win.
always Yusuke's
Thank you.
connections with others that motivated him above all else. And it was in those connections that he found his happy
Nah.
ending.
But I wouldn't piss him off if you could
That
avoid
ocean.
him, get him in the right mood, or threaten the human world, and the spirit detective will beat your stupid ass.
All right. So How- how are you doing the battle? Wait, what?
Finally,
They're just straight into that. I thought you did more calcs or whatever. Or more feats.
Hell yeah, there's no better way to wear a blood spatter.
Yo,
restored the original
Death Battle
Street
shirt.
Fighter materials,
What?
and it's available now on deathbattle.gg. That's our website. That's also kind of like a Patreon.
I'll play
There's
the
a
ad.
bunch of other
Whatever.
perks there, like this awesome
Um,
Mega Goose hoodie. Just don't let the gooses get it.
Whatever content's doing, I
You can
guess.
also see the entire Death Battle
Buy
archive,
their
including
merch, I guess.
episodes that were
Or
banned
not.
from
I
YouTube.
don't know.
And even more behind-the-scenes goodies.
Do what
Wait,
you want.
Did you know our research team wrote up a massive blog all about the science of Ash versus Yugi? Wait, I lied. They wrote up two.
Click the link below to support the show, look behind the scenes,
Ash
and
versus
get
Yugi,
cool
huh?
merch at deathbattle.gg. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Yeah.
It's time for a death battle.
All right. How do they? Oh yes, back to the. Wait,
It's a demon. That's hollow.
would they say that? So are we using adult Ichigo or not? I don't think that's his adult Jikai design. Yeah, not even using his swords. What? Oh, wait, what? They deflects off? Wait, what? Whoa! Disrespecting my goat. Oh, and hollows are here for some reason. Okay.
Chump change. Reckless idiot.
What?
What a baby. Demon energy got you scared.
Okay. Is this what the inside of a Gargantua looks like?
Damn. Why didn't I
Isn't
do
this
that?
the inside of a Senkaimon?
Give in to me,
I thought
Yusuke.
Gargantua looks
Devour him together.
different.
This is my fight, jackass. You just told me.
Did he have that inner demon sort of thing going on? I was just like, they mimic the
Yeesh.
Thing.
Rude awakening. This one's
thing with
easy.
Ukiura.
Need a hand, partner? Let's do it. Like old times.
What? Well, why are they treating Zangetsu like? Wait, how'd they get the? Why are they getting? Okay, whatever. I don't know. It's just cool animation.
That's the best I can do. I can go even faster if you'd like. Hell yeah!
Yeah. I don't know. Why would they just be friends instead of just? Yeah. What's this? Oh. Doing this Bran Ray Sarah gets a good show. Maybe. Kind of tough because we don't really see him doing much in his true Bankai.
Give me a freaking break. See you on the other side.
They have Ichigo win. Yay!
I think the afterlife offers frequent flyer miles.
There's a lot to cover here, so let's break this down
All
into
right.
4 chapters, starting with their
Oh, wait, that was it. Okay.
Yusuke could see Ichigo no problem, and resist auras like Taguro's that are similar to Reiatsu. So Ichigo couldn't cheese a win right away.
Otherwise, Yusuke was outmatched. Sure, the Spirit Gun
Yeah.
could potentially match the Getsuga Tensho, and he had stat-boosting forms like the Mizoku. Ichigo, however, had more varied powers, a better healing factor, greater stamina given his months of Dongai training.
And
Yeah.
all those swords. He just had way
I
more
feel like
abilities to
Yusuke
play
had
with.
some of that.
Likewise,
I don't
speed
know.
was a fairly easy call. Yusuke could react to lightning early on, and obviously got much faster over time. Looking at this blast from his clash with Yomi, it erupted upwards at 57% the speed of light.
But Ichigo was faster than light from the start. And he's
Yeah.
gotten faster too. He couldn't even see Byakuya at first, but blitzed him in the rematch. Plus, he's got tons of training and power-ups since then.
Yeah.
Soul King Shockwave, for example,
Minimum
exploded across the
Shockwave,
realms
yeah.
at thousands of times speed.
Sure.
Ichigo reacted to attacks from Soul King
Yeah,
Hawk,
whatever you
utilized
say.
the same power. So, Ichigo takes speed. But Yusuke's fought plenty of foes faster and more varied than him, so it's extremely important to examine their tactics and ability to adapt mid-fight.
This is kind of both their things. Ichigo
Yeah.
is styled on guys with centuries of training and has over a decade of experience as a Shinigami. He's pretty good at figuring
Wait, so
out
you
the
are
methods
doing
and styles.
adult
Meanwhile,
Ichigo?
Yusuke
Oh no.
is flexible and quick to adapt, mixing cleverness with exceptional hand-to-hand. He's good enough to match Kabano, who mastered
Are you gonna
every
mention
martial art.
Ichigo during the
Ichigo's
Gin
decent at
fight?
hand-to-hand, but it's not his go-to in the same way.
So both had their strong suits, with advantages on each side. It's fair to call this one a draw.
Leaving only the biggest winning factor.
Come on,
which
mention the Gin fight.
superseded all other advantages. Power.
Between Sensui,
Yeah.
Genkai, and Enma, Yusuke could definitely destroy the planet. Examining his sky-splitting clash with Yomi and measuring the scale, that's about 4 quadrillion megatons of TNT.
okay.
Which is crazy.
Similarly, mid-series Ichigo could shake Huecomundo, tear through hell.
Yeah.
block attacks
Tear
that
through
could
hell,
destroy
yeah,
the
sure,
Soul
yeah.
Society.
That's what he
But
did.
at his peak, he beat Hyuga, who could destroy several realms, which is far more impressive than just one.
To be fair, Yusuke also beat
Yeah.
Yakumo, who could threaten 2 realms at the same time. Pretty close to Yuhubok's threatening 3.
And Yusuke far surpassed Yakumo afterward. The gap between him and Sensui alone was 10 times. So there could be an argument for Yusuke's power surpassing Ichigo if 3 realms was truly Ichigo's limit.
Fortunately for Ichigo,
Yeah, no limits, man.
Yuhubok was also going to destroy the Garganta, which has at least 29 pocket dimensions.
The exact size of Bleach's realms is unclear, but likely larger than the realms that Yakumo threatened. Ichigo still exceeds Yusuke, even with the most conservative interpretations. Is that?
Decided.
Each containing at least a planet.
A non-artificial light breaking through means you can punch out running. Hey, that one. Okay.
Plus, Ichigo matched Hyuga in True Shikai, without his additional boost from Half Hollow and True Bankai.
As always with Death Battle, there's arguments either way. But the way we see it, even being generous with Yusuke's power and conservative with Ichigo's, the gap was just too big, giving Ichigo the final edge.
Yeah.
Sorry if things got messy, but
Messy.
this is how Ichigo
Okay.
goes.
The winner is
I don't know.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Okay, biggest thing here. See, I thought I'd be defending the Bleach side more, but like, why are you using Hoverse, man? I don't know. And also, I just think look, maybe this is more of like a critique of like the power scaling methods. Maybe I'm just not into power. Well, see, the thing I did with power scaling back in the day when I used to do it more, not like in YouTube videos or anything, but like I just did like Bleach characters versus other Bleach characters. It's a whole different monster when you do series versus other series. Like, okay, I don't even. It's like, okay, well, but that's the bread and butter of a death battle. I think. Do they even do non-crossover battles? Not sure. Let me check. Maybe there's a Pokemon thing. So, I mean, that's a thing. Naruto versus Ichigo 8 years ago. Oh no. I remember this. I remember seeing a bit of this one. Gar versus Toph. I didn't know. I didn't watch. I didn't even watch Naruto then. Uh, Atama versus Popeye. Okay. They're getting silly with it. Okay. Zoro, Erza. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, mostly not characters from the same series. Um, I just feel I just find that much more interesting because you have to make lots of assumptions when you do that. I think because like, and I think every manga artist kind of interprets like feats differently a bit. Like when you talk about like light speed or something like that. Um, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. It's fine. I'll probably upload this, but uh, I'm not taking it too seriously. It's just a fun thing. It's a cool animation. No hate to these guys. And yeah, Ichigo won. Suck it. Yeah.